Okay, next one is new business, approval of the IMRF Resolution 6.72.
I'm going to let Tim talk to this. It's about something that we've been doing in the district regarding claiming of our IMRF.
And we had an audit, IMRF audit earlier in the year. They come in and do a payroll audit. And we are reporting gross wages as IMRF wages for all of our support personnel that are a part of IMRF. We also operate a code section 125 plan, which allows us to deduct insurance deductions, take insurance deductions off of gross wages before we calculate federal and state taxes. We could also be doing the same thing for IMRF earnings, but at some point in the past, it was decided not to do that. It was decided to report the gross wages as IMRF wages. In order to be able to do that, we have to have a resolution with IMRF, and they don't have that. Apparently that was never done. So you have in your packet the standard form of resolution from IMRF. Their request was that we date it at least back to January 1 of 2008. I checked with the attorney. His letter was included in your packet. He didn't see any problem with dating it back to that date. So my recommendation would be that we approve it. If we don't approve it, we would have to go back and recalculate every support person's IMRF wages going back for the past 4 years. And it would not only, I mean, it would have a significant impact on on people who are retired. I mean, it's just not a practical thing to do.
Did we suffer any fiscal consequence of not signing the 672? It seems like a slam dunk.
Did we suffer a consequence?
Yeah. What was the downside of this?
Well, we haven't been penalized, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, if we had deducted the insurance prior to submitting IMRF wages, it would have been a lower amount that we would have paid.
Okay.
The employer would have paid on those IMRF wages, but it's really not a significant amount of money.
Okay.
So yes, we spent too much, but no, it's not significant.
Right.
Well, it has two
let
effects, right?
It wasn't $100,000.
It has two effects,
No.
right? Come on.
Well, here I have it. If the school, one of the things is this impacts the retirement, the individual retirement.
Yes,
Right.
and it would impact all the people who have retired over the last few years.
So it's impacting the taxpayers of the state of Illinois, then is it not? I mean, it's not a significant amount of money, but it is. By grossing up the wages, you're in essence reporting higher levels, and which were not. And what was the calculation of the retirement based on? The gross wages? Or what was funded into the retirement fund?
The gross wages.
The percentage of the gross wages?
Yes.
Or the percentage of the net after the 125?
No, the percentage of the gross wages.
Okay.
Our portion was paid into IMRF. Their portion that they have deducted, the 4.5%, was paid into IMRF on the gross wages.
So because our insurance, because the district pays the lion's share of all the insurances to our employees, it's only the portion of the benefits that the employees pay that are not being deducted from their wages in order to affect the calculation, right?
Yes, and it's about, our payment for IMRF wages is about 10%. Similar, like Social Security, you have 7.65 deducted and pay 7.65. In IMRF, you have 4.5 deducted, and we pay a number that varies from year to year, but it centers around 10%, maybe a little bit more. And it changes every year, but it's about that
If we
amount
pass
every
this
year.
resolution, does it stay in place until we decide whether we're going to do, like, what if we decide in the future we don't want to do this? Can we change our mind again?
Yeah, I'm sure you can rescind the resolution,
Okay.
but if it's passed, then we just continue on the way we have been for whatever number of years we've been doing it.
Now, if we negotiate a new contract, can we also change it at that time too, right, or not?
Yeah, I mean, this only impacts IMRF employees, so it's only the support employees. Obviously, it's not impacting teachers at all.
Okay. All right, any other, do I have a motion on this then, please? It's a long one.
Whereas,
Go ahead.
want me to read it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff here.
I know.
Not mine.
Whereas, whereas standard member earnings reportable to the Illinois Municipal Retirement Fund do not include compensation paid under Internal Revenue Code Section 125 plan, or compensation directed into a premium conversion plan or flexible spending account. And whereas an IMRF participating unit of the government may elect to include in IMRF their earnings compensation paid under an IRC Section 125 plan, or compensation directed into a premium conversion plan or flexible spending account by action of the governing body. And whereas the Board of Education of Riverside Brookfield Township High School District 208 is authorized to include Section 125 plan and premium conversion and flexible spending account compensation as earnings reportable to IMRF, and it is desirable that it do so. Now, therefore be it resolved that the Board of Education of Riverside Brookfield Township High School District 208 does hereby elect to include as earnings reportable to the IMRF compensation paid under the IRC Section 125 plan and or compensation directed into premium conversion plans or flexible spending account effective at least since January 1st, 2008. Be it further resolved that the Secretary of the Board of Education is authorized and directed to file duly certified copy of this resolution with the Illinois Municipal Retirement Fund.
Have a second?
Second.
Second by Mike Welch. Any more discussion?
Chapter.
Marianne?
Mr. Moon?
Aye.
Mr. Walsh?
Yes.
Mr. Welch?
Yes.
Mr. Gritchen?
Yes.
Ms. Ruska?
Yes.
Dr. King?
Yes.
Mr. Cindy?
Yes. All right, we're done with the new business. We're going to go into closed session, which will discuss personnel issues, confidential closed session minutes, collective negotiating matters, and litigation. We are now moving to visitor statements, and Bob and Mike, or anybody want to speak? Everyone want to remind you that you have 3 minutes, or you're limited to 3 minutes for comments. So anybody want to speak over here? Bob, you want to speak over? Mike, you want to speak? Okay. Seeing none, do I have a motion to go into closed session? John,
Where is it?
Right on the bottom of your paper.
look at your paper.
I can read. Resolved that the Board of Education Township High School District 208, Cook County, Illinois enters closed session for the purposes of considering appointment, employment, or dismissal of employees, collective bargaining issues, confidentiality of closed session minutes, and litigation.
Have a second?
Second.
Who seconded? Second by John Keane. Marianne?
Mr. Walsh?
Yes.
Mr. Welch?
Yes.
Mr. Gritchen?
Yes.
Ms. Ruska?
Yes.
Dr. King?
Yes.
Mr. Moon?
Aye.
Mr. Cindy?
Yes. All right, it is 8:51, and yes, people, it is 8:51. It's not real late. Mike, how long is it going to take you to set up in the district conference office? All right, so let's go back into district conference office at 9:10.